It's showtime for the 2K community. Let's take a look at your 2K TV top plays of the week. Let's sail to the elite affiliation with Lynx. Elevates for the snatch block, and he's running! Can somebody stop the ball? Anybody? Oh, come on. Slammed! They go coast to coast. Sir CC gets on their horse and gallops for the throwdown. They're up against the fake Mike Lowry in the theater. Steals the pass, makes some space behind the back, and meter dunks a 360. Forget the hot zone when the road to the rim is wide open. If that's the fake Mike Lowry, just imagine what the real one could do. Which two-way play gets your vote? Choose now. And hey, if you got a great assist, send them in on social with your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWow. I'll see you next week. I'm mowing my lawn in the shape of the Kings logo. What else? Later.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Dixon in at shooting guard. And today will be the first game of 2 in a row between these two teams.
Yeah, these little mini-series are interesting. In the first game, it's all about setting the tone, and both of these teams want to establish momentum early.
So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Pass to Randle. Releases. The shot off that time. Green with the defensive effort. And here's Jackson-Davis, defended by Gobert. Yep, that one goes.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Conley. Conley. Here's Edwards. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Well, these are the games you get up for, regardless of how you've played lately.
5 to shoot. Green, the pass to Smooth. From deep three-point land. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Now here's Conley. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Drives to the hoop. Can't connect from short range.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Conley. Dixon, good.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Conley. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
And there's the lob. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Now here's Randall. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. Tries again. Gobert. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Warriors lead by 4. Here we go, one-on-one. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Dixon's got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And here's Minnesota now. Timeout call, the Timberwolves. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. All right, let's bring up the leaderboard and see which players were the most efficient from the charity stripe last month. Stephen Curry, number 1.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Conley. This is another. He's 0 for 4.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Dixon, guarded by Edwards. Dixon can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Swatted away.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
Minnesota foul, Mike Conley.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
Elbow.
At the line for the Dubs.
And he drops the first.
Curry. 2 shots.
And so Curry nails both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Here's Gobert. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Warriors lead by 8. Throws it up high.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Last section gets free t-shirt.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course there's Minnesota. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, I think for the Warriors, this team, in my opinion, is one of the biggest surprises so far. I knew they had the talent, but I just didn't know how fast they could put it all together.
Well, our coaches have done a great job. They had this team ready to go at the start of the season, playing better than we thought they would.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
McDaniels against Wiggins. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
Here's Dixon. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Randall. Still no points. Here's Gobert. There's the block.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
To the paint. Here's Dixon. And Conley grabs the miss. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Here's Conley, following the score by Golden State. Banked it in. Off the glass.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's McDaniels. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. And that one's good from Conley.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Dixon. Pass to Curry. Here's Dixon. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston. Now Curry. Launches a 3. On target from range. Curry's got 5 now.
At this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a 3, especially from the corner.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Randall against Green. Good on the bucket.
I love how Randall doesn't panic, even when the clock is running low.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Down low. Here's Dixon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Fades away. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got 5 rebounds tonight. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he goes right over Rudy Gobert. Slams it down.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Conley finds Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Green. To the middle. 3 points. 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 3 points Dixon, good. 12 points for him. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Anderson's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And he also played really well in the win against the Clippers. Here's Dillingham. Clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Dixon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Dixon's got 17.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Now here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
2 minutes remaining.
Has to Reed. Oh, Green with a block.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Fires the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Drains the triple. Dillingham's got his second bucket on the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Oh, ripped away. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
They swipe it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Gobert. Here he goes. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
Going with a whole new group.